So today we will perform voltage regulation of synchronous machine by synchronous impedance method. So when we have studied in our basic fundamental of synchronous machine, we have seen that there are different ways to calculate the voltage regulation of synchronous machine, like synchronous impedance method, Pottier triangle method, MMF method. So these are the few methods to be mentioned. Now in our curriculum of E591 electrical machine lab, so today we will perform the test on synchronous impedance method to determine the voltage regulation. Now to perform the synchronous impedance method, we have to perform two different tests. One is known as open circuit test and another one is known as short circuit test. From open circuit test, we will get the plot between field current and induced voltage. So already we have performed one experiment on synchronous machine, parallel operation of synchronous machine, and there we have seen how a synchronous machine starts. So the similar process we have started the synchronous machine by controlling our panel armature field. Now to measure the open circuit voltage between any two phases, I have connected the voltmeter. Now as the voltage is in the range of 300, so I have set one point in the common terminal and one point in the 300 voltage range. Now what I will do, I will control the excitation from 0 to up to 200 volt to reach the open circuit voltage, and corresponding reading we will take, and I will plot the graph of this open circuit test, and this graph is known as magnetizing curve or open circuit characteristics of synchronous generator. Now to see the circuit diagram, if you see, this is the circuit diagram, this is the circuit diagram of open circuit test. So as we know, here the armature is the stationary. So what we have done, we have connected a voltmeter between any two terminal, between any two phase R or Y, or between Y or B, or any other terminal. Okay, and this excitation I will control from the panel, and the ammeter reading I will get from the panel, from this ammeter. So I will control this and see the voltage in this voltmeter, and I will plot the open circuit test. So let's start the experiment to take the reading. So now I will control the excitation. First I will 0.05. So I will, okay, so you see from 0 to 0.5 there is a 10 division, so each division is 0.05. So I have set the field current, excitation current to 0.05, and the voltage is, you see it is connected in the 300
60.
So you see in which range you have connected. Now I have connected to 150 to get the better result. So you know the lower scale is my reading scale now. So you see the voltage is 60 volt. Now again I will increase the voltage by 0.05. Okay. Wait, the next reading. That's it. So now the reading is 0.05 plus 0.05, that is 0.1. Now what is the voltage? The voltage is 95 approximately. So you see, first I will show you the typical reading of the, so this is the reading. So 0.05, 40, 0.10, 82, 0.15, 112, and so on. Okay, so now I will cross check this reading. So now it is 0.1. So now it is 0.1, and the voltage is, you see, near about 82.
Next.
Near about, you see, 85, 82. So take the reading at 0.1, 85. Now you increase in the next level, 0.15. So now the voltage will come 112. So you check you check, the voltage is coming 1 between 130 to 120 there are 10 division, so each division is 1, so it's 128. So 0.15 it is 128 volt. Now the next, that's it 0.02. So 0.02, the reading is coming 144. So take the reading at 0.2, 144. Now it will cross 150 level, so I will change it into the 300 range.
ভলিউমটা কাজ করছে না একটু
Okay, so the voltmeter is not working in the 300 range, so I will change the voltmeter. So just wait for a few minutes. So now 0.02 I have set the excitation. Now I have connected the voltmeter in the 300 range, so the voltage is coming 142. Okay, now change into 0.25 sorry. Okay, no. That's it. So now 0.25, you see the reading is coming from 160 to 180. No, the previous reading will be approximately 132, and now the reading is 160 to 180. There is 20 difference for each two, so it is 165, 166 around. So take the reading as 166. Now 0.3, that's it. Now 0.3, set it 0.35, set it next. So now the excitation is 0.35, and you see the voltage is around 182. So at 0.35 it is 182. Now set at 0.5, set at 0.5, or little bit, increase little bit, that's it. The 0.5, the reading is around 1 2 3 4 5 192. So 0.5 it is 192. So I will take the last reading. Okay, increase the excitation up to 200. Increase the excitation, increase the excitation, go on increasing, increase, that's it. So now the excitation is 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 means so now it is around 0.65, and the reading is 200. So this is all about OCC curve. So from the reading of voltage versus current, you have to plot the OCC curve. In our next day we will show you the short circuit test. Okay. So now in the experiment of measurement of voltage regulation in synchronous impedance method, we have done the open circuit test, and from the reading of excitation versus induced voltage we have drawn the OCC curve. Now for the synchronous impedance method we will perform the short circuit test. So in open circuit test we have used the voltmeter, and for short circuit test we will short the 3 phases using ammeter. So here we have used one ammeter, and I have shorted this to RY through ammeter, and the other two phases I have shorted using a wire only instead of using another ammeter, because this will solve the purpose. So no need to connect another ammeter. So this is the circuit diagram of short circuit test. Now I will take the reading. So I will show you first a typical reading. So this is a typical reading. So in the open circuit test, you take the speed as 1504, and in the short circuit test you take the speed as 1558. So this is the typical reading of short circuit test. So again I will check the excitation in this ammeter, and I will goes on increasing this excitation, and corresponding I will check the current in this ammeter, and I will not go beyond 6.1 amp here. So I will connect here in the 10 ampere range. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one. So I will, up to this point I will take the reading. Okay. So please increase the excitation in the range of 0.05. Go to the next. Not properly. Not next one. Exactly the yes. So now see, in 0.05 the reading is approximately 2 to 3. There is 10 division, so each division is 0.01. So it has gone to approximately 4. So it's 2.4. It's 2.4. Okay. Now next 0.1. That's it. So 0.1, you see the reading is, each division is 0.1. So it has gone to 6 division, that is 0.6. So approximately it is 3.6. Okay. Now go to 0.15. No, that was that reduce a little bit. Okay. So now it is 0.15, and check the reading. It is coming around 4.4. Now next, go to 0.02. That's it. So now I have set the excitation at 0.02, and the reading is coming around 5.5. Now next reading I will go to, that's it, 0.25, and look, the reading is crossing the 6. So you take the reading as 6.2. So you take this reading as 6.2 or 6.3. So this is all about short circuit test. So from here we will again draw the curve of short circuit test. So the typical nature of OCC curve is like this, and the nature of short circuit curve is this. So I will plot between open circuit voltage and field current for open circuit test, and I will plot armature current versus field current for short circuit test. It will in the nature of straight line passing through the origin. So now what I will do, in a single graph I will draw the both, and for the same value of field current I will take the open circuit voltage, and I will take the current from this OCC curve. So this is the current, value of current, and this much is the value of voltage, and from there I will calculate the synchronous impedance, and from the phasor diagram I will determine the voltage regulation by using this formula. So this is all about determination of voltage regulation by synchronous impedance method. Thank you very much.